The Battlefield 5 beta left me lackluster. I think that's the only word that actually expresses how I felt about the Battlefield 5 beta. Now, before I get into why, let me just cover two things. I don't care about the fact that there's gonna be female soldiers on the front line, and that's not accurate to the history. I don't care about that. And in that part, I also don't care about the fact that you can customize your character as much as they want you to be able to customize your character with prosthetic limbs and all of that. I don't care about that because this is a game. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be historically accurate down to the teeth, because then you might as well just watch a documentary of some sort. It's a game. If they wanted to make an authentic World War II game, they were basically just gonna copy and paste from the great World War II games from 10 or 15 years ago. They had to do something differently, and I like the fact that they've added customizable options, especially regarding the soldier. That's what I've been needing in all of Battlefield games, well, forever. The other thing is, a lot of people have complained about the state of the game in the beta, and they've listed all of these glitches and bugs and other issues that's supposed to be there in a beta. That's what a beta is for. It's supposed to help the developer flush out a lot of the bugs and a lot of the flaws and fix them. But the issue lies with how a lot of game developers have done games over the past few years, where basically a beta was actually a completed game with only minor tweaks needed before the final release, but it's basically being used as a hype method for the game. Like, come in and play our game for free for a few days before we release it next week or next month. And that's all to get players in, to get people involved so they can buy the game. That's not the case this time. There's gonna be flaws and they're gonna change it. And I'm probably gonna end up bitching about some of these things. But let's start with the main thing I didn't like about Battlefield 5. The attrition system is, in my opinion, atrocious. I'm not sorry for the pun there, but I don't like it. I felt like the amount of ammo we had was too small. It was like, what, 2 or 3 magazines? They were gone within 3 firefights with only 3 people in total. And then you had to restock at some ammo crate station or find the very rare breed of support class. And even rarer, the kind of support class that will give you ammo, which is basically always going to be a rare entity in every Battlefield game. It's going to be hard to get ammo, especially with this new system where you have to get, or they either have to give it to you manually or you have to take it manually, which I also don't like. And I know that they've stated that they want to add 1 or 2 more magazines in the final release because they've heard us. They know that the amount of ammo that we got in the beta was, the amount was just way too small. But I also felt like I spent way more time looking for ammo and medical stations than I did playing the objective, because I was too worried about my health because it didn't regenerate. I don't mind if our health regenerated very slowly, like 1 health point a second or 1 health point every 2 seconds. That would be okay for me, because then you won't gonna be relying on players playing a class that they're not gonna be playing as much as you want. I met way too many snipers and assault players, and not really that many support or medic players, especially because the medical class only had submachine guns. And with the amount of ammo they had, it was like, here you go, soldier, you have this submachine gun, you have to get up close and personal, and here you go, 2 magazines. You're gonna die, but you're gonna be on the front line. Deal with it. Yeah, I actually miss Battlefield 1 when it comes to this. I miss the DMRs, because that's actually how the medic was supposed to be. Be a bit further back and help support his teammates or squad mates. And also, when I have, as the support class or the medic class, I have either the med station, well, the med crate, or the ammo crate. I know that DICE wants us to feel more in tune or feel more immersive, and you have to manually pick up stuff. First of all, I don't like holding down buttons to pick stuff up. And also, why can't you just make, let's say, the ammo crate? It slowly regenerates a small amount of magazines or ammunition over time. Not as fast as in Battlefield 1, 3 and Battlefield 4, but a little amount over some time. So it would just slowly get you some ammo. And then if you wanted to have a lot of ammo fast, you would have to manually input it. Because let's say I was defending one of the bridges. We're behind crates and we need to have ammo and health for our teammates to be able to defend this spot. But as soon as we run out of ammo, which we did really fast, because let's face it, no one was just constantly throwing ammo packs to every single one just sitting there and defending. So when I throw down a med crate or an ammo crate, I want it to slowly regenerate. And then when we have the time, we feel like, okay, now I have time. Now I can turn around and pick up some ammo and keep supporting. Of course, this is gonna bring up the debate of whether this is gonna turn the game into something like Metro in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, where you're basically gonna have choke points and people are just constantly getting ammo. And I think that's always going to be a problem. But I just don't like the fact that you have to manually input it every single time you want ammo or health. Like, just a small amount of regenerative ammo or health would be enough. And that's not all. The weapons. When I play a shooter game, I want to immediately feel like, okay, is this weapon going to suit my playstyle and the way that I use a weapon? And is it going to be for running and gunning or whatever the freak I want to play as? Is this gonna be a gun for me? In Battlefield 5, you weren't gonna know this until you've played a few hours with the weapon, leveled it up, and then also upgraded it fully. And only then would you know, is this gonna be a weapon for me or not? More often than not, I felt like I wasted my time. It felt like a chore, like you have to do this. And I just miss, again, even Battlefield 1, which I've been kinda, I wouldn't say hating on, but bashing for some of the features compared to Battlefield 4. Like, when I picked up a weapon, I was gonna know pretty quick if this was gonna be a weapon that I could use a lot. But in Battlefield 5, it's like, nah, trial and error, dude. You just have to figure it out as you go, and you have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out a weapon. And then when you upgrade it, it's gonna be a big enough upgrade that you're gonna notice it a lot, and it's gonna change the weapon a lot, and then you have to readjust again. Of course, over time, this would basically negate itself. Like, you would master the weapon, you would learn how to use it and know whether or not this was something for you. But I don't want to have to do something to know, is this a weapon for me? I basically just want, okay, I really like this game, I'm gonna play it several hours. I don't want to spend the first half hour like, why am I even playing this? Which I basically did the first 5 or 7 hours of the Battlefield 5 beta. But I kept trying because I knew I was tired, I wanted to try it out, and I just wanted to make sure that I got all of the experience in from the game, like getting all of the information, taking it all in. But it's just, I don't think I can describe it better than it was just a chore to do it with a lot of weapons. A good friend of mine, Tiger Sten, who is a streamer and a YouTuber, he told me that the KE7 for the support class, the starter weapon, is gonna be really good once you fully upgraded it. So I stuck with it even though I felt like it was horrible, the weapon. And it did get better, but it's like, why? Every upgrade for a weapon is gonna be a straight up upgrade. It's not gonna be like as in Battlefield 1 where you could choose, well, different types of the same weapon, or as in Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 where like there was upsides and downsides to upgrades and attachments. That's what I miss. You need upsides and downsides so you could customize the weapon more to your playstyle. But it's like every single thing you choose is gonna be a straight up upgrade, and I don't think I like that. No, let me rephrase that. I don't like that. That doesn't make it optional. That makes it something you have to do. A few weeks after the release of the game, there's gonna be like 1 or 2 meta weapons for each class. We've already seen it in the Battlefield 5 beta, where the STG, not the STD, but the STG 44 or something, was basically one of the god tier weapons, and everybody was using it. And that's one of the things that broke Hardline. Not the theme of Hardline, but the fact that there was very few weapons that were gonna be good overall. And yes, in Battlefield 4 we had a ton of weapons. It's almost like we had too many, but they all felt rather balanced. And that's basically what I have to say about the Battlefield 5 beta. Like, it, beyond the glitches, and beyond some of the features that will be added, and beyond the bugs, and beyond some of the issues, some of the core mechanics of Battlefield 5 has left me worried. I'm not as hyped for the game as I was before. Like, I was really looking forward to it, but now it's died down quite a lot. I will still be trying this game out when it releases to see what the final product or the initial release of the game is gonna be like, because I have hopes for DICE and I have hopes for Battlefield 5, but just the core gameplay and gunplay in Battlefield 5 and some of the unlock mechanics and the way that healing and ammunition and the attrition system works has left me feeling lackluster. A lot of it feels like a chore, and I feel like I've spent a lot of time doing things that I don't want to do, but I have to do them, and less time actually playing the game. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to my rambling. I know there's gonna be some upsides and downsides to my video, and I know, well, basically this was a lot of meh info. I don't know whether or not I like this game and all of that, but please, let's get a conversation going down in the comment section below. What do you like the most about the Battlefield 5 beta? I liked the sniper gunplay. That was fun. Again, I didn't like the amount of ammo I got, but I liked the sniper gameplay. It felt like old school sniping again, and I missed that. Like, that was satisfying as hell. But there was also some bad points. But what are you looking forward to the most in Battlefield 5? What did you enjoy the most in the open beta? And also, what did you enjoy the least in the beta, and what are you least looking forward to in the Battlefield 5 release? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.